Ah, okay. I was like, how do I even like recover that? Oh gosh, it's starting.
It's time.
Something
It's
moved.
time, chat.
I love this song. My favorite. This better be the main theme song because it's amazing.
I'm chilling in
Halo
orbit to
vibes.
this. Pretty good. Holy shit! Just chatting
It
from the
kind
dust.
of it kind of like gives me like again like just very much like just Halo-esque vibes. Can't say it enough. With like
Halo,
the
but
vocals.
like most mysterious than hell.
Mm-hmm. So far, they've done an amazing job, like just mashing up the mystery of Marathon with the, you know, with
Extraction.
the, yeah,
Yeah, that's a really cool.
just
And
they just got
I
the
would like
vibe
to
right
have
with all,
like
especially this type of art style is awesome.
I would like to
It's
have
one.
like eventing game like Fortnite do in the past, but more complicated.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We got flashing lights.
That music.
Okay, boundary.
Oh, I got chills.
Oh, my heart is gonna.
Okay, it begins
shoot
now. Oh, okay.
Hello, guys.
They didn't go straight into the trailer.
Oh my.
All right, everyone. Hello.
see that.
Welcome back to Bungie HQ here in beautiful Washington, where we're coming to you live with the opportunity to share a little bit of marathon gameplay with you for the very first time. My name's Andy. I work on the social media team here, and we've got a awesome show lined up for
Oh
you.
my.
A little surprise at the
Oh,
end.
I love the radio.
You're gonna want to stick around too, so make sure to go ahead and not
Oh
tune out
my
early.
gosh.
But
That is cute.
no need to worry. You're not gonna have to sit here and listen to me. I'm joined by some of my teammates here at Bungie to walk us through some of what we're gonna be seeing today. So, no time like the present. Let's get into the show. First things first, this gentleman here to my right, to your left, is Marathon's game director, Mr.
Oh
Joe
my
Ziegler.
god.
Joe,
Oh hi Joe.
What's up,
He liked the
Ziegler?
picture of a pumpkin I
I'm doing
posted
great,
on
thank you
Twitter.
very much.
Bon!
Like, super excited to
Yo,
show
how's it
show
going,
something
guys?
about our
What
game.
is
We got
up?
Love you,
a
Bon.
little bit silent for a while, but
Oh, it's been so long since
I
we
love you,
talked.
Bon.
I love you.
yeah,
How are you doing?
another video in addition to one of just you and your
Dodgy! Oh,
exactly, yeah, I won't be talking
it's
for
Always
been
good,
so long
everyone.
since we talked. Hello.
For
Hello.
anyone out there that may not
Hello,
know you or
guys.
what you do here, can you tell us just a little bit
Hello,
about
Neite.
yourself?
I work with a lot of amazing people. Some of the people on this stage, a lot of people who are sort
Right.
of in the
How do I
audience here
actually? I
today.
can't do that. Don't worry about it.
We like my
Might
goal
just-
is ultimately to take sort of all
I
the
might
ideas
turn
that
you
we
guys
have,
down,
bring them
sorry,
together
a
in
little
a
bit, so
single
we can-
experience. And
You're
help
okay.
I'm turning everybody down too.
Stuff.
To find a balance.
Thank you very much for
I
being
will
here
do
today,
that.
man. And
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. As we go on down the line, we're also joined by a man who's been instrumental in bringing the worlds of both
I want a
games
worm.
and film to life. Our franchise art director, Mr. Joe Cross. Joe, how's it
The
going?
goat. The goat.
Yes.
I just changed
Mr.
that.
Art himself.
That is not too loud. What the fuck?
Joe, for anyone,
That's
obviously
good.
you've got some fans here, but for anyone out there
The
in
man,
the audience
the
at home
myth,
that
the
may
legend.
not know you or doesn't get a chance to work with you, can you tell us just a little bit about who you are and what you do here?
Yeah, so I'm Joe Cross. I'm
And chairs look
franchise
uncomfortable
art
is a
director
statement you
of
could make.
Marathon.
They look okay.
And my job is
Isn't it like
set
6 a.m. for Dodgy?
tone
Yeah.
and the vision, the visual style of this, reimagine this IP and this amazing game.
Like
And then,
Joseph's like
make sure that
excited,
our
but he's
world-class art team
also
is set
just.
up for success.
He looks so
So,
focused.
Paving the way a bit.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for everything.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot to dig into today, so thank you for being here as well.
Thank you.
As we go right on down the line, we have, without a doubt, the most important Andrew on this stage here today.
Stream volume's kind of low.
Our
Let's
gameplay director, Mr. Andrew Witz. How's
do
it
that.
going?
How's that? I'm working on this audio live, so.
Witz, for anyone out there that may be just meeting you for the first time, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, Andrew Witz, I'm the gameplay director. What basically means is I had to work with a bunch of awesome people to set up what the sandbox, the
I
survival
wonder if I can
sandbox
just
of
do this.
Marathon is going to be. So that's runners, weapons
then
and equipment, and the combatants,
that.
the UESC. They're going to be hunting players on Tau Ceti. So
Very exciting.
yeah, what up to the gameplay team? Thank you all for all your work.
Look at- he's got the
And
runner's
of
shoes,
course,
the green
last
ones.
but excepting not
Hunting
least,
players.
someone who you've probably seen in Bungie Vidocs in the
think
past, and
that is
someone
like
who's been able to help
the
guide
AI,
design
I
here at Bungie since Halo 3. The
like
one,
his
the only
marathon
Mr.
shoes.
Senior design lead here, rather, the one, the only Mr. Lars Bakken.
Oh, I love
Yeah, I was
this.
liking those kicks. Oh, the worm.
You
Thank
think they're
you.
gonna make all
Thank
these
you.
like merch
Lars, we're
things
back.
public?
You could say
I
Marathon's
know.
back.
You
I'm gonna
could.
buy it all.
I'll leave that to you, though. Well, for anyone out there in the audience who may not get that reference and is just meeting you for the first time, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself and what you do here?
Yeah, my name is Lars Bakken. I'm a senior design lead on the Run team. Shout out to Run team, everyone that's out there right now.
I want to be
a lot
a
of
Run
fans
team.
out there.
Me too.
So the Run team is consisting of, we make the maps, so the
Oh
zones
my
that you're
God.
going into. We make the activities, so we take some of the cool stuff that Andrew's team, we remix it, we add the UESC in, we make them real difficult on purpose. And then we also have the contracts team, which are the factions, the corporations that players are sort of doing deals with because they're
Contracts.
mercenaries, and so
Mida.
and that gets
Mida.
a little bit down into sort of the missions and everything, and so that's the stuff I hopefully make everyone proud with.
Well,
I
we'll
want
get
that
into that
t-shirt.
here very shortly, but no, thank you all for starting.
That is a sick shirt.
Before we get started as well,
You know
just
what,
a
Bon?
reminder,
You got the
do yourself
word
a
me. I don't
favor,
want to
make sure
hear it.
you've got your Bungie and your Twitch account linked to make sure
like
you
the
don't miss
little
out on the
radio on
Twitch
the
drop that's
side.
going on right now. And if you also go ahead and
Oh
subscribe
my.
to any channel
This
in the
is
Marathon
so
Directory,
beautiful.
you can get a special little chat
G14.
badge next to your name to go ahead and show
G14.
everyone that you were here
This
today.
is-
So go out there, find a streamer you haven't found before, and make
G14.
sure you drop stuff out
This is
there.
the code?
What is that
And
stat sticker?
also,
Yeah, on his
Michael,
laptop.
make a
have
sticker
dropped
of
your
that.
subs
Look
here
at that
on
other
Marathon the
sticker he's
Game.
got. It's like
Worry not,
winter.
that money all
Oh,
goes to the
okay,
Bungie
winter build
Foundation, so
plan.
thank you for helping us help them do some good out there.
Oh, that's
now,
yeah. That is
we
a
have big
runner.
show
That's
again
his
lined
winter
up. We've
build
got
on that
some
sticker.
gameplay on the way coming up very shortly. We had a chance to go ahead and work with some creators and press very recently, and we're going to show you what they thought of the game. And of course, again,
Oh
I'll
yeah.
repeat myself, but we've got something
This is
really
so
cool
Hell
at the end of
yeah.
the show, so make sure and stick around.
Oh my gosh.
But again,
Give me
the purpose
gameplay,
of
let's
today
go.
is to show off some gameplay.
Yeah.
Joe Ziegler, I'd love to hand the mic to you for this next part.
Yeah, so before we get started, obviously there's a lot
Yes.
to talk about today. We have a little bit of a taste to show you about what our game is about, just to kick us off, so we can put some images to what we've been
Okay,
talking about
okay.
here. So
Oh my
take a
images.
look.
Here we go.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Oh my. That's got to be the equanimity in the back.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
my.
All right.
I gotta
Oh.
watch this. Oh shit.
Them
okay.
kids.
Okay.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
The end of all things. But the dream is not over. My dream. Yours. Now. Run.
Oh my.
God, it looks so clean.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Damn.
The shield? What in the world? Gives me Halo 4 vibes.
Thing? Or venting?
That's the heals? Holy.
Oh, no.
Lighting. Melee.
God.
Pandemic working, maybe.
Oh,
That looks
hey,
really
extraction. We saw that extraction beam.
Ooh,
Oh my.
finishers. And we got finishers.
Holy shit.
September?
September
Oh!
23rd.
Shit! That's 1.0? Holy shit!
September. I'm so behind you. Man.
No way!
Hell yeah,
Oh my
This
oh
year?
my god. September 23rd?
dude. No
way.
I'm feeling
Just
what?
like
No
this
way.
On April 23rd, we're going to be running.
I thought it wouldn't be
There's a
before
cool
the
photo
end
of
of the
that
year.
character.
You can be a part of. As a quick heads up, this is going to be focused on North
April
America,
23rd.
18 plus only. So
Join
there's
the
going to be
Discord to sign
a
up for
big chance to
closed
play up
alpha.
front, but
Is that
don't worry,
live?
there's going to be other opportunities to play later. So to make sure you're caught up with all the
What
details
the
and
heck?
ready to go, do yourself a favor, head over to our Discord at
Oh, no.
discord.gg/marathon.
Where's that Discord
And
at?
of course, if you're here in Twitch chat with us today, then you've already done yourself
Alpha
a big
access.
favor. Members of our
Is it alpha
community and
access?
moderation teams are going to be going out and looking for folks to drop codes to as well to make sure that you can get priority access when the alpha kicks off. So
That's
go ahead and keep
crazy.
an eye out
We
on
don't
your
have it
inbox.
to
There's no
good
exclamation point
quality,
drops
so
or
we
anything
don't
you can do,
see a
though
lot
I'm
of
sure folks will do it
things.
anyway. But worry not, you've gone ahead and done yourself a favor by being here today. But,
Is Alpha live yet? Everyone's
let's get into
spamming
it.
stuff in their
What did
Discord,
we
but I
just
don't think
see?
it's live. They're just-
A lot of death, you know, as first of all we all saw. But honestly, you saw a first glimpse of some of what's going on in Marathon. You know, our extraction shooter that we're
Yeah, it sounds like we
creating
just have to
over
be here.
And, it's got a little bit of everything. It's got some runners in there. It's
Oh,
got some
does
weapons
anyone
in
have a
there.
link?
That
to
was so
that?
It's got
cool.
some crazy stuff happening. But yeah.
I
Yeah,
can send you
so
one.
the weapons in
Obviously.
there. You saw some alternate weapon actions. The flip scope is in there, so weapons are going to do more than just shoot. Obviously, it's a Bungie game. We got to like really push things. Yeah, a lot of runner abilities are in there as well. The UESC, obviously, a little taste of the UESC and what they're capable of. Yeah, a lot of awesome stuff.
And some
Alpha
fun world
access.
interactions
I don't see
too. Like there's that sequence where the shutters go down and then everything goes wrong for the team that's in that room. But that's it's pretty cool to see those things.
Yeah, everything goes wrong. The Andy Salisbury story. Mr. Ziegler, so
There is
why
an
don't we-
alpha
why make
access
Marathon? Why
channel
is
in the
Bungie
Discord.
into the extraction shooter space?
I mean, extraction
Yeah,
shooters like
trying
are
to-
something that are passion of all of ours. Like we really like the idea of like
Join in now.
bringing this experience that we've all enjoyed, which is this kind of intense survival-based experience where you are frequently unsure of what's going to happen next, but you're on that adventurous ride of it. You know, we talk about it sort of like it's a horror story that's kind of unfolding before you. And testing yourself to see if you can survive it.
Do you guys have the alpha
and
link?
we really wanted to take that and sort of, I don't know. bring
So
it up
the
more
alpha's
into
in-
creative stuff. We really kinda
Slash
wanted
alpha,
this, you know,
slash
Yeah.
alpha.
attract others to it,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so you
sent
can
it
have a
out.
bigger party with it. And so,
Slash
yeah,
alpha?
we've been doing a lot of work to make that.
You
happen.
must currently
Yeah,
reside
that
in
shows.
United
And, you know,
States.
well,
Not for
Lars,
me.
Obviously, Bungie's got a long
really?
history of shooters, but this is a new type altogether for us to dive into. From your side, what's it been like designing for all of this?
It's been fantastic. So when I started at Bungie, it was on the multiplayer team. And I am a competitive person in my nature. I really enjoy PvP. And so having to take that in the Marathon game and think about every single angle of every design, knowing that there will be other human beings in, around, and on the other side of it has just been fascinating and really exhilarating for myself personally, and I also know for the team.
It's been really exciting to see. And you know, obviously, you mentioned we saw a lot. We saw some runners. Mr. Witz, can you do me a favor and help introduce these 4 runners that are going to be available when the closed alpha test begins?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Jay.
We'll have 6 runners at launch, but we're focusing on the core 4 here for they're going to be in the alpha. So going left to right, we have Locust.
Dodgy
Locust
person.
is our
Oh,
soldier
How do I
kind
set
of
up-
fantasy or
how do I
soldier
set
kit,
up
all
the,
about push forward
code
gameplay,
giveaway?
right? The first one in, trying to
Can
get
you do
as
it now?
many
Void,
picks as
glitch,
possible,
Blackbird,
right?
Locust.
Against
Yeah,
the
yeah.
UESC
I've
or
got the
players.
codes. I got 10
Next, we
codes.
have
It's not-
Blackbird is very reconnaissance-based kit, all
I'm
about
not
like
sure.
figuring out where players and enemies are in general and punishing
Wait, you can
poor
do it. Are you on
positioning.
Twitch?
Glitch is like our agile disruptor
I'll take
kind
a
of
look real
kit,
quick.
all about pushing forward, disrupting enemy teams and what they're doing, and getting out and kind of having that kind of cycle. Void is our stealth boy, our sneaky boy, all about throwing down smokes, going a full active camo cloak into the darkness, getting some reses, and then taking some people by surprise. So yeah, this is our core 4 right now for
Very
Alpha.
exciting. A lot of different playstyles to choose from out of the gate. And even furthermore, Joe Cross, also, if anyone's not following Joe Cross on Twitter, do yourself a favor and do so. But you've been sharing some art with these runners pretty recently out there on Twitter with everyone. You know, before the show, we were talking a little bit, and I've heard this come up a lot, but you know, you guys have been working off of this concept of graphic realism. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is and what that means for the design here?
Yeah, it's one of our ingredients that we've sort of conjured up to help us define the visual world. For these runners, you know, the first thing we wanted to make sure was their visual fantasy reflected the gameplay fantasy well. And then we sort of have our you know, unique recipe of influences and inspirations for the reimagining of this world. And one of those sort of constraints we've created is this idea of graphic realism, where we
Yes, it looks
kind
like
of
a
reduce the
cycle.
amount of
I agree.
geometry, we limit our
Sorry
materials,
about that.
we use a lot of
Like the
graphic
guy who
design
have
and
the
color.
the
You
shield.
know, we sort of use it as a tool to onboard artists who are working on the project, and then it doesn't hurt to have a world-class concept team cranking this stuff out. And that's sort of the origin of a lot of these designs.
Yeah. And you know, obviously, the world of Marathon has so much legacy to it as well. You know, as a kid who grew up playing it, I know it well myself. But like, what's it been like stepping into this world?
It's amazing. Yeah, for
Wait, Bonn, do you want to do
art
slide as a
geeks
giveaway
out
bot on
there,
your Discord channel?
The sort of
Art?
the father
Are you
of the
gonna do a
Marathon visual world in
on-
a lot of ways is
what's
this
it
guy
called?
Craig
On
Mullen. So you
stream?
see art represented
On
on the
Discord
left.
bot.
Started
Probably
out
do,
as a
because some people
fan,
don't have Twitch account.
then got incorporated into the
Yeah,
IP
yeah,
officially
do
by
it on
Bungie,
Discord.
and so his
Yeah.
legacy looms super
I'll set it up
large.
real quick.
And we've always tried to, you know, pay attention, pay homage, make sure we were doing
I
justice.
haven't seen
And
this
you can
art,
see
looks
here in the
cool.
center,
On the
this
right.
is kind of a proto runner we developed early
Yo,
in the process
what the hell?
to make sure that our sort of approach to graphic realism and style lined up and sort of represented that. And then on the right here, sort of an
gorgeous.
evolution
This
into
looks
one of our
cool.
actual runners here, Blackbird, with a similar fantasy and composition. So I think it's working out well, and I think we're doing something new, but also sort of looking back.
It's like a 3-panel study on
Is
how
that
to hold
someone's
a
spine?
spine.
What the
right?
fuck is
So
that?
you're looking at-
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
It's so cool. I don't know.
Is it a spine?
I don't know. It could be.
Okay.
Excellent. Well, that said, if anyone out there in Twitch chat as well has any questions, go ahead and drop them in. We're going to try and answer as many as we can. We're going to be showing, again, a lot of stuff today. So if you've got anything that comes to mind, please feel free to throw it in there. Folks on the community team are going to be keeping an eye out. But
He's got the marathon
we've
shoes
obviously
on. Oh my
got a
god.
chance to go ahead and dive a little deeper. We've done some telling. Let's go ahead and do some more showing by taking a bit of a deeper dive into some more marathon gameplay.
Let's do it.
Oh, another trader?
Oh,
it's the
shit.
Oh shit.
same. No, it's the same.
Anyway.
Oh no. Oh no.
Gameplay overview?
Oh shit.
Oh god, this is so cool.
I need to see. Oh my. Gorgeous.
Marathon is a team-based extraction
I even
shooter
heard this song
set
in a while.
around the mysterious and
Oh, wow.
cutthroat world
Oh,
of
my
Tau Ceti
God.
4. You are a runner. A
What is
cybernetic
that?
mercenary
Oh, wow.
who's given up their human form for a biosynthetic shell with unique abilities and stats, capable of both tactical and fast-paced combat.
This has to be the AI.
Here you'll fight in a crew of
Wow.
up to 3 players across a variety of
Oh, wow,
zones and
so
points
cool.
of interest. You'll face rival runners in zones of up to 18 players, countless security forces, and otherworldly threats. To scavenge the remains of a lost colony for glory and fortune.
Oh, the freaking exploders,
The
dude.
environments of Tau
From the
Ceti
first
4
game.
are filled with weapons, materials, and equipment you can scavenge throughout the map.
Nice.
Before deploying, you'll strategically build your loadout and select a runner to ensure you're equipped for the run ahead.
What the hell?
Your objective is simple. Get in, gather as much loot as you
These
can,
guns look
and
awesome.
make it out alive. Die, and all your gear will be up for grabs. Survive, and your loot can be taken into future runs as you grow in power and fill your vault.
Oh my.
Death
Yes.
is inevitable, but it's never the end. Think quickly on your feet and outplay your opponents, and in your next run, you and your teammates will be the ones coming out on top. And even if you're down on your luck, factions can sponsor you with a fresh loadout, so you can get right back into the fight.
You do get free loadouts.
Bungie brings its best-in-class first-person multiplayer action to the forefront. Dynamic and tactile gunplay. Runners
This
with
is
unique
so cool.
playstyles and customizable builds create highly dynamic
Oh, you
and
can see the
strategic
shielding that
team
you get.
fights. Whether
The
you're
blue
on a
blood.
zero-to-hero run or high-rolling with powerful gear, you'll need to use your best judgment when you decide which fights to
Do you have a
pick
knife?
and how.
Diamond.
Because no matter how geared you are,
Oh,
players
wow,
with
what the
skill and
heck?
strategy will always have the edge. Marathon is designed to be played in crews, with contextual pings, shared objectives, and down but not out, to streamline playing with your friends. Death is not the end. And if you're the last one standing, you
Oh,
can
look at that
overcome the
guy.
odds to revive your teammates
I think it was
and
like
get
the big
out
boy we saw in
with
the
your
trailer.
hard-earned loot.
Nice, so you can res.
And if you believe your skills alone are enough to conquer any challenge, we give you the freedom to opt out of crew fill to take all the glory for yourself as a solo runner. No two runs in Marathon ever play out the same. With dynamic events, variable weather, and unpredictable players, you'll have to adapt on the fly if you want to survive.
Oh my,
Each run
that
has a time
weather.
limit, and anything can happen while you're chasing your objective. Looking to unlock upgrades or increase your faction reputation?
This has to be
Slip
stealth.
into the shadows as Void and ghost past your enemies. Search the map for rare materials and profit opportunities without being discovered. Want to push enemy teams and steal
It does
their
look real
loot?
pretty.
Bring in Glitch with agility implant and your strongest weapons to disrupt rival
Barrel
crews.
shotgun's so funny.
Running support for your friends. Grab extra equipment, shield charges, and a specialized backpack to be the lifeline they need.
So you do buy shield charges.
You're always free to experiment with team compositions, and the only limit to how you want to play your runner is your loot and imagination.
So you can't triple
Endgame
queue a
challenges, ranked play, discovering secrets, seasonal
Ranked
storytelling, community events, and more.
Yeah, that's the
all await
extraction
you in
point.
season 1, where you and your friends will start to unravel the
Look at that
mysteries
terminal.
of Tau Ceti 4.
God, they look so good.
You're only ever one run away.
It's amazing.
From the next big score.
Guys, I can't believe we're here right now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Same.
Oh my gosh.
This is insane. This is insane.
All right.
Oh my god. Except
Good
for the
evening,
times where
gameplay.
fuck
All
yeah.
right. Let's get into breaking this down. So, I think for starters, again, as we touched on before the break, Bungie has such a rich history with Marathon. Joe Cross, from your standpoint, facilitating this gameplay with your art style. Again, what was it like kind of approaching this from your perspective? What were you looking to do?
Build on a legacy. The narrative of Marathon is incredibly rich and like inspirational, easy sort of inspiration for art. I also love.
I can't wait to go back
love
through
just
that and
having
like
keys
pick
to
that
this-
apart.
To this car from this era.
This whole thing's gonna get a deep
working
dive at
on
some
game
point.
From this era, I love older games. I love the way the games look from the PS1, PS2 era. So there was a lot for us, and like I said, paying homage to some of the great sort of iconic artists of the time. So
Yeah, and also we had some keen-eared folks in chat. I think it's Joey Wolfinder asked if this is Ben Starr. Yep, Ben Starr was the narrator of that piece. Excellent ear.
Great voice, right?
Yeah, great voice, yeah. He's almost an Andrew Witz, but he does his best.
Hey, Bonn,
But
NCAA
all right,
games,
I'm
mate.
gonna put you on the spot with a tough one, Mr. Joe Ziegler. Who's your favorite runner?
Ooh,
Can't believe the game comes out this year still. I'm still hung up on September
I play
release.
a variety of them, but I will say probably the one I end up playing the most is Blackbird. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Any Blackbird mains out there? I like playing Blackbird because it's a great crew runner. Like it's in terms of being able to provide a lot of information, provide a lot of support.
Asking
It's also a
fucking
great
stat
runner
that
that
they made.
kind of helps to counter a lot of strategies that can occur, especially ambush strategies that happen. Also to catch Void out of position if Void's trying to hide. So yeah, there's a lot of versatility to how you can play it.
Very fun, Mr. Witz. I think you and I share the same main. I got to ask as well. Who's your go-to runner?
Oh, I split my time between Locust. I'm a very push-forward kind of player, as Joe reminds me all the time, because I'm pushing too much, too
You don't
often.
even have a W key. It just goes.
I just love to go fast forward. That's right. And so, like, yeah, that push-forward gameplay that Locust kind of has, right, being like the first to try and get a
Hey,
pick.
Bonn, how long do I set
seeing
the
somebody out of position,
giveaway
go for that pick.
duration
Also,
for?
I like to play glitch a lot too. Again, like. I really love that disruption
An
playstyle.
hour.
I love just finding
An hour?
a bunch of
I'll do
enemy
just
crew
under an hour.
trying to exfil, trying to
Winners?
extract, and
How
then
many
like
winners?
taking like the arm cannon
10.
and just knocking them out of
10.
like the zone, and now they're trapped with me and hopefully my teammates. Joe.
I'm scanning.
Do I get one of your dog?
I'm looking for enemies. It's good, yeah.
I've just used DMs.
To that same end, actually, as you guys kind of discuss the
Sorry, I
runners,
forget when the group
Destas in chat asks, what's the pacing targets to the gameplay? Are there any movement or traversal mechanics?
There are a lot of movement and traversal mechanics inside of the game, but it varies. Your effectiveness varies per runner. Yeah.
Yeah, like everything in like we're making like a survival sandbox, which means everything kind of has to have a cost, right? And so like going, if you want to go fast, like Locust has like a super sprint, so to speak. Like they have leg jets that kind of come on to help you sprint even faster. That causes heat. So basically, it's almost like a stamina system, but we call it heat because we're these awesome mercenary cyborgs, right? Where like the body overheats, and so this character has like some mobility, but you overheat.
It's an interesting
quite a bit.
concept.
So that's kind of the cost that's there, and so that's what pushes us into like finding implants that maybe like expand like how much like your heat
So
meter,
good.
and also give you more agility.
So you have
can
like
go even
implants
faster.
for
Right?
the stamina.
So yeah, there's a lot of cost in the game in terms of
Yeah, I think
when we
so.
play
Some
some
kind of
mobility thing in
stamina
there,
or
we really
mana
wanna make
system, yeah.
sure It's like, how does this affect the pace, and how does this affect the overall survival sandbox?
And to be fair, we're still looking at the alpha builds. We got to balance a lot of stuff because some stuff is kind of sketchy. Yeah.
no, we have a lot to learn. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, I mean, and actually, while we're talking about kind of those finer details, Wits, I'd love to still kind of bug you a little bit. In marathon build crafting is a big deal. What does that mean in the world that you guys are building?
Show me.
Yeah, and so like the runners are essentially like a base, right? And so each runner has
gimme.
They have a bunch of implants that you can kind of find that do kind of wild things, and like as they go up in rarity, right? There's a lot of stats. So you can increase your resistance to certain things. So like Tox is one. So you can
they're officially void now, I guess.
And so you can build resistances to that. You can increase your agility. There's shields, obviously, like to make you a bit more durable. We have cores. They basically give you like extra passives.
I wonder if that's
and
glitch.
At the base rarity, like they have these kind of passives that you kind of play around.
They could be hiding some.
They are specific to the runner kit that you have, the runner you're playing. And what they do is they really augment your abilities wildly, right? So you can, you're doing one thing, and then you get like a core specifically for glitch, and now you're like, oh, my double jump is a triple jump? Like, that's how much you want to push that.
I knew double jump would be in this
really
game.
matters, and so builds are
that's awesome.
Completely the implants, the cores, weapons, weapon attachments. Weapons have like a pretty cool progression too. We have gold mods, which are kind of like the highest end of the attachment pool. They're essentially like exotics in our game, right? One is the exotic version of this Magnum that can do some wild stuff. So yeah, like really it's the entire package together is what the build crafting experience is in Marathon.
That's super exciting. And actually, to that same end, we got a question in chat as well from, I think, Firex is how you pronounce it. How many players are going to be in each map?
18?
Varies per map.
Yeah, it varies per map. The footage that people have seen a lot of Dire Marsh, we support up to 18 players.
18.
Okay, all right, so going to be room for a lot of play styles. So that same end, I know we talked a little bit about Void earlier as well. Lars, can you walk us through maybe just your play style when you're approaching any of these runs?
Sure, yeah.
Let's go ahead and sell out the
I have to give away my secrets. So Void is really fun for me because it leans into this part of my personality that is like very devious. And so, if you go on a run with me, I'll be like, hey, any claymores you see, let me know. And I'm putting those in my backpack, and I'm doing crazy things like, okay, so Void has a prime ability that sends out, I think you saw it in the video, it sends like a wall of smoke that sort of like your home base when you do that, it's a portable. Because when you go in that, you become invisible, you get automatic active camo. So I'll do things like set that up to make people believe I'm doing one thing.
Void is just
another,
Void Hunter.
So a lot of subversive things. I'll go in there and I'll claymore the inside, right? Someone comes in after me, they're gonna have a very bad time. But I also do things like I'll go to a place in the zone where there's high tier loot, and I'll claymore it up, and then close all the doors and leave, and be like, I wonder if anyone's gonna show up. And then sure enough, maybe 5 minutes later, I see the shield crack in the HUD, and I'm like, yes, I can go back and see what's going on. So yeah, that's how I like to play.
Yeah. How about you? How about you, Joe Cross? What's your go-to?
This is so cool.
If you know me, I'd rather look good and lose. So,
I'm so happy.
I generally pick the runner with the coolest helmet, and in this lineup, I think that's clearly Blackbird. As far as my play style, I'm typically just a decoy. So
it's like, Joe, go over there.
Yeah, exactly.
You look really great.
Yeah, exactly. Just stand in the open for a little bit. Yeah.
So that's the end of my run story.
Fair. Well, we want to thank you all for your collective sacrifice. We appreciate it. Actually, to that same end, obviously we do a lot of play testing here internally. Wits, I know you mentioned you've got a folder of some of your best plays, but what are some of your most memorable runs so far?
Some of my memorable runs are really when I think I'm going to be doing one thing, right? Like, okay, I'm going to do a contract. I'm going to be going here. I got to go into this room. I got to interact with this device. And I think it's like, I'm safe, like I'm kind of doing like a routine thing. I can get in and get out if I'm like smart about it and really kind of listen for what's going on. Like there's no UESC around, there's no players around. And oftentimes there's another player, like the best moment is
UESC's the AI.
That are going for the exact same thing. And there's this moment of like you're about to turn the key to get into a locked room, and then the other team is right there and you're like, oh crap. And then you're like, this is all out war in like a hallway that seems to be like a regular hallway, but now it's just like it just gets crazy. And so I think those are the peaks that happen where there's these tense moments you're trying to do something that lead to these very quick crescendos where, you know, these
cool,
mercenaries
cool.
kind of going crazy. Another way, like all these players are jumping in.
You make it sound like you're playing so carefully, but you're not.
They keep
But
saying like
tactics are happening
UESC
fast.
is like
I think it's the AI.
type, but I wonder
Yeah,
if
the
there's
fast is
four.
guns, like it's
I
happening.
think it's the
It's
boss.
improvisation.
I think there's
right?
probably both.
It sounds like, I mean, runs can
I mean,
obviously
we saw
entail a
those
lot.
like
We also
those
have a
tickers.
question
I
from
forget the
Captain
name of
Sharky
them from
218.
Marathon
Is loot going to
1.
be just weapons, or is there going to be more for people to go after while they're out there in Tau City?
Yeah.
There's a ton of
There's
loot.
a ton of
loot.
loot,
Yeah, there's implants, there's cores, there's equipment, there's
Consumables.
Grenades.
Consumables. Yeah.
Talk about grenades.
Yeah, there's grenades.
Where's the artifacts, Bungie?
We have a bunch of different types of grenades in the game as well that you can loot in the world. We have valuables. We have backpacks. Yeah, attachments, weapons.
We have valuables. Okay.
Materials.
I'll take valuables.
Keys.
And there's a bunch of stuff too that
Dude, they're going for
yeah,
the
we call
full
valuables,
Tarkov
but,
economy.
Like, there's times when you're running low on money and you're like, I just need to do a valuables run right now, and I need to pick up these things and get my money, you know, into my space bank. So.
To my space
That
bank.
actually is a good segue from, and I'm not making this name up, Ballin' Hobo asks, what do I do with the loot when I extract? Like, why does it matter in the long run?
Yeah, there's a variety of reasons. So a lot of it was related to sort of our factions and contract system. But if you want to talk a little bit about that, Lars.
Yeah, I mean, we've got this entire system we call factions. You're doing contracts, they're like missions, and you are being greeted originally by AI representative because you are a mercenary. You don't really have allegiance to anyone. They are going to pay you to do these jobs, and so they'll give you these missions to do. And as you're doing these missions, like Andrew said, sometimes you'll run into danger. But the cool thing about, I think, a lot of the faction and the contract system is like you could complete the, download the agricultural survey from this one area on one of the zones, and you're doing the thing, and you've sort of done it. So even if you die, you've still made progress there, which I think is a really cool aspect of that feature.
I
But
guess
then there's
for,
also
like, the
this
mini
other
map or
meta
something?
layer where, as you're working with the different factions, they allow you to upgrade yourself
That is
over
cool.
time, and so you can increase your
Damn.
heat meter, you can increase your loot speed, things like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you're trying to get as much loot as possible to meet the challenge of the world, right? Like
Heat meter.
essentially, different missions get harder over time, right? Which means you want to have more loot on you so you can survive longer. So just in general, be able to do fight all the different hostile entities in the world. Like get through there's a POI on a zone that's heavily fortified by UESC and all of the different units that are there, the snipers, the assault units. Like you want to be able to not only withstand that and players. So there's a lot of reasons why you want to get loot in the game.
And honestly, like a lot of the loot translates into things like upgrades, that you utilize through the factions. But there's also an in-game store called the Black Market where you can use a lot of your currency and things like that to actually re-equip yourself if you go on a bad run, or to upgrade yourself if you need anything from that space. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons to get a lot of good loot out. I don't think I'm ever short of reasons to get loot out.
That just says something else about me, though. I'm just a loot goblin. So sometimes extraction shooters also can be seen as kind of hardcore and maybe tough to get into. What are some of the things that you guys are doing to make them easier to dive into?
Yeah, I think there's a couple things that we could talk about. One is we are obviously investing, besides doing a little bit more onboarding in the front end so players can understand a little bit about what the nature of the game mode is. We're also doing a lot to make combat something that's a little bit more approachable, but also just equally as deep and have pretty wide things. But I think Andrew could talk about it, yeah.
Yeah, we want to make, this is like a Bungie shooter, right? We want to make sure it's approachable. We nail those fantasies. Every button press feels awesome, right? And so really trying to bring that kind of, morph the Bungie action game into in the survival space where, again, everything kind of costs something, right? Getting shot, you're not going to have a limb system where your limb's broken or anything, but you will, guns do stopping power, right? Which they can knock you out of sprint, they can slow you down, right?
Okay.
Status effects are still in the game. And so if you are hit with a chem grenade, right, you're gonna be toxed, you can be immobilized, right, which really slows you down, you can be overheated. There's all these things, and that pushes you into using consumables and making sure you have an answer for these things that happen. So we're trying to make sure that you keep the depth of the survival game, but the approachability of the action game, right? And so that's how we're trying to marry that together In addition to that, if you have some bad runs, right, like, and you don't have a lot of, you see your loot kind of going down, we have the sponsored kits, like it's kind of talking in the video earlier, where it's a package of gameplay items like weapons or equipment or maybe a shield or something or consumables. That's kind of like the floor for what we think you can be really, like, you can be capable in the environment and actually like fight other players that actually are kitted out. So you're never feeling like, the goal is that you can always clutch, even if you find somebody who's completed kitted out in like really high-end gear, because that's your
exactly
payday,
what they
right? That's
need.
like the beauty of the moment of like, oh my god, I took this player, and oh, they have the best shield in the game. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Perfect.
obviously, gonna be a lot of good pointers for folks at home taking notes for when they get a chance to
See,
get
that's
into the
perfect.
alpha. But we'd be remiss if we also didn't mention how a big part of what we do here at Bungie is
need
working
to
alongside
turn
our
that back
community,
off.
which is why we've also had the chance since about 2022 to work with hundreds of different creators in our community as well, to go ahead and get some of their feedback. So to those of you out there that have joined us, thank you very much for your time and your opinions. They mean a lot. But no need to listen to me talk about it. We actually just last week had a bunch of folks in here to go ahead and play test the very same alpha build that some of you will have a chance to join in on as well. So I vote I go ahead and let you tell them about it in their own words.
Oh.
Bonn, you're in this?
You kind of feel the blood pumping.
Got him.
All right, Dr. Lupa.
There he is.
Dr. Lupa.
Oh, snipers.
This is a new world.
Jesse enjoying
Oh,
this is
dude,
good
the
for me.
graphics look so beautiful.
It's game changing. It is literally game changing.
I know that guy.
Hit him.
I know that Scarrow guy.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, guys, I'm so excited.
This is such an exciting time for us.
40
you are the
creators.
first group outside of Bungie to playtest our alpha build.
no Paul Tassi. He said he couldn't make it.
Poor Paul.
Oh, the UE is so cool.
Oh my. Oh,
Really
I
good
see
at killing things.
customization. I think.
Look daddy up,
Ooh.
let's
On
go.
one of the screens.
Okay.
Oh, this is cool as fuck.
I am readying up. Whatever you two
Oh.
are.
I like that menu, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh, we are bringing some money in this time.
Oh,
Quick read.
yeah. Wow.
Oh,
Oh, you looking around?
shit.
See
Yeah,
who's,
Lupa was playing big boy.
Oh my god, this
Alright.
phone.
Bio research is right next to us. You want to do the intercept?
Oh,
We're straight up getting them
Dire
playing.
Marsh is how it
You just want
opens
to grab that real
up.
quick? Yeah, we can do that. You want to get going?
Okay, look at that.
Yep,
Greenhouse.
That should be
Algae
a good
pump.
one. That did
I
not-
New map.
I've not been there yet.
Ooh!
The running kind of reminds me of
So-
Delta Force.
Straight into fall
It
damage.
is fall damage. It is
Cool
severe
movement.
if you
Really
There
cool
is.
drop.
I got a mod
Oh,
earlier that like drastically reduced it though. So there are ways to reduce it.
I may have just exploded my kneecaps.
If you dash right before you hit the ground,
Before you hit
you
the ground,
don't take
it saves
damage.
It'll break the fall, yeah.
That I'm getting
Happens
Delta
to the best
Force
of us.
vibes. The way they
Yeah,
run,
AI in the right.
move.
Oh, looks like we'll have to play.
Yeah, more AI inside the.
Oh, look at that.
little
That sight.
Yes,
Oh,
they are UESC bots.
Like a DMR.
Yeah.
this looks so
Oh,
polished.
Sorry. Excuse me.
I
Sorry.
love the
These are
shotgun.
the UESC running.
Okay, still heading to field maintenance. Yep.
Okay, it's like a mini menu.
Oh, I
Oh,
got
wait,
AI
go
over
back
here,
to
like,
that
right
other
here.
gun. Oh,
Oh my god, he didn't stop up. Are we killing them or ignoring them?
is
That's
it
a
like
heal.
rechargeable shields?
It looks like you can heal your shields. Like a stim.
Oh.
I need some depth ammo. Guys, finally. There's a green tank
I
right
got-
there.
What is that?
There's ticks.
What is that? What the heck is that?
Tick.
Oh, the ticks. Oh, wow.
Holy.
I love that.
Okay, it is
DMR.
one shot to down
Yeah,
somebody.
that's nice.
One shot to down people
That
is pretty
sniper.
sick. I love that.
He's got shield.
That's all of them.
Seems like the movement in the game's pretty quick.
Yeah.
It seems quick, but not. It's not like Apex quick. You know what I mean? It's slower than that.
Yeah.
Which that's good. Slower than Destiny.
Clear the one, clear the AI outside first. They're just gonna beam us if we don't get rid of them.
So there are heals for your shields and heals for your HP. Yeah. Okay.
That's a purple one.
Oh, he got knocked. We get to see that.
Wait, he has auto res.
So he does get to
Oh, he's
res.
got a self?
Yeah.
Okay, self-res.
Wait, the one at the fire like 5 knees. Oh,
The grenadiers, yeah. They're pretty.
Hidden? Oh my gosh.
What do you have on your
Okay, so it's like Tarkov looting the inventory. Do you see ammo in their inventory?
Yeah. I could see where like the healing system's kind of like Apex. Like Apex vibes.
No, this is a cool system.
Yeah, I'm inside with them.
You can see the pricing. Like I think like a knife was like $45.
We have the mechanics kit. It doesn't take anything. You're just good. Yeah. I'm
I hope it's just ammo and not like Tarkov's ammo where you have to have different kinds.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll do like maybe like an Apex system, right? With energy ammo and all that.
They've got long shots and two.
When he was hovering over the ammo, you could see like heavy rounds, light rounds, maybe there's medium rounds.
Really? Oh, yep. I just seen it.
Yeah. That's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Good call.
Ooh!
Oh, go back to that like SMG,
You can hit it.
dude. Green shield is like that enemy player, I think.
Yeah.
I think he has an overshield. No.
Lupo and hidden exterior. That's a crack team.
That fog is brilliant.
Look at the blue blood drip from the damage. Oh my.
What the hell?
If you notice on that shotgun, that
I wonder if you
Lupo's using,
heal when
there's
you activate
different like
something.
color attachment rarities.
I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you, Ben.
Yeah, I see him.
Don't underestimate this guy. Oh my god, that's it.
Oh, that's so intense.
Oh.
So it does look kind of like Apex's res system, more or less.
Yeah. Is there like a completely down res system?
Yeah.
I literally only have a sniper.
They just did.
Down but not out.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think you can res somebody who's down but not out, but then if they die, you res them, but it's
Yeah,
slower
yeah.
or something.
Kind of like
The knock
DMZ.
I had was way over here. I don't see anybody over there yet.
He's been quiet for an awful long
That's
time.
pretty cool. It's user. Oh, notice when he ADS's the gun, there's a timer for how long he can hold the gun.
You can self-revive. I think it's like
Wait.
Yeah, he's holding the angle at a distance.
Never mind. It might be just a sprint system bar. Like it's like orange, this orange bar that pops up.
The overheating.
Yeah, I think that's the heat thing they were talking
Yeah.
about.
Player.
Oh, okay.
Very weak up there.
So I guess that acts as like your sprint meter,
I'm underneath.
Yeah,
like
stamina.
abilities. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are they where we got down?
Ooh!
Knocked one.
The movement's great.
Got one left.
We don't see
Oh
the cat
my.
back the way.
I take shots on the right side.
Yeah. Well, the cat kind of like
Yeah.
pops up
They're close.
digitally, but I don't think
I got no
like
tags.
yeah, no full cat so far.
Oh.
There.
Not when you get knocked. Look at that AR or something.
Yeah,
That
they
thing
want
looks
him
sick.
there. Is that him up there? Is he upstairs?
It reminds me of the flatline
Yes,
setup.
there he was.
Oh, that was the
Apex.
camera.
Yeah, hear him.
Holy.
Or is that you, Sag?
Does he use that guy right there?
They were shooting something in there.
Oh.
What was that? Oh my. Oh wow.
So the time to kill is pretty.
I think they kind of built a ring.
The time to kill seems to be pretty slow.
Feeling pretty confident.
They
but,
built
Team damage, I wonder.
that-
Okay to say. I feel like we might be.
That was a cool enemy type. Or that was a runner.
That was a good run.
I thought it was a player. Hard to say. Somebody thought it was a 4. I couldn't tell.
We got knife some AI and grab some guns.
Oh, I need a
We
new
can go
map.
to field maintenance.
Well, the hit reg seems good, but it's definitely like on network, right?
Oh look.
Yo, it's Jesse.
Oh, but. Oh, he came without weapons.
Yeah, they're going in no weapons.
Who that thought?
Oh. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, the melee's good. Oh, the melee's
Yeah.
really good.
I knifed.
Oh my, look how agile that knife is. So they're doing 0 to 0 or 0 to hero. Holy. Look at that LMG, dude. Oh my. Beef boy.
Oh, it was like battery ammo.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That was crazy. That was just a big ass.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's trying to. It's taking him.
Sucking me.
Stop
Holy shit.
Oh
It's a
my.
purple shield.
UESC reinforcement signal detected.
What was that?
I found a purple enemy.
I don't know, but he was
heavy
getting
knifed
sucked.
it 4 times and had to dump a full mag into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Does anyone know if there was a timer on the reses, the revives?
I didn't
think
see
so.
like a timer for being able to res. If they're DBNO, it looks like there's a timer for that. But once they're a box, it just seems
around
like you can do it.
so like around like the heel part, I was seeing like it looked like a like you know like they bleeding out like a bleed out timer.
Insane.
Oh, energy? What was that?
You can make money off of killing AI.
That are on the map.
Did they have a price tag on the weapon
Yes, it did.
Oh, they have a match timer at the top left too.
This-
Cash players?
UI? You could probably, I wonder if you can store guns just to sell.
Players.
It seems like you could.
Probably.
I think it's nice that they tell you how much it's worth in game.
Yeah, true. It looks much more
Notice?
user-friendly than like Dark or something.
One is broken?
Yeah.
This seems very friendly.
It seems very more in-depth DMZ, which I'm totally for.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking too, like a DMZ and a lighter, like Delta Force is what it looks like. So notice, like the
I love
person
this
that's
guy.
knocked through the bleed out timer. It seems kind of slow. I think they're fighting real players.
Prepare
Yeah.
for increased hostile action.
Glitch is moving.
Behind, yeah, glitches behind you.
The
at moment.
ping is so good.
White shield.
Oh, she's
Oh, my.
scared. She's scared.
Oh, that's what it looks like when you're. That is so cool. I like how you glitch out.
Good.
Very
No,
nice.
this is
I
so
love the
cool.
purple.
Oh my god.
Oh my. I like that you can see your character in third person.
Oh, you do have different
you have
backpacks.
rounds, like
Yeah, I want the freaking,
Oh, wow.
freaking.
The little loot bubbles kind of remind me of like a
Shield.
the
Who has
OG.
that?
Me.
Oh, they're like eyeballs. Okay, that's kind of cool.
The big items, the big drops, the stuff that's like really high value, they're like,
I am loving
have
the
to get
UI.
this out.
Doesn't matter if I'm playing Lucas or Void or Glitch. If I've got a better aim, I'm gonna win. There's no other extraction shooter like that where I can have that kind of gameplay.
Holy.
When people find out about some of the secrets and stuff, they are going to lose their mind.
Playing so far has just been
Yes.
refreshing, I'd like to say.
Tell us more about secrets.
Everything felt really locked in.
This being sort of the next full Bungie experience is
It's
an
just
exciting
healing.
moment.
The game is inherently
My,
fun.
that was like a burst, like a pulse.
I need more maps.
More bunch.
Yeah, I want to see more.
September.
I want to see if there's customization.
All right. So,
I would like to see that in this reveal.
obviously, having those creators in was a whole lot of fun.
If they don't,
Getting to
I'll
work
be-
with both
I will be a
creators and
little
players
sad,
alike
not
has been
gonna
a
lie.
privilege. It's been a great time getting to set that up, and of course, I promise I'm not saying this because I work on the social media team here.
Oh,
but
God,
head over
dude.
to our YouTube channel.
September's
we have a full
crazy.
20-minute version of that. So youtube.com.
Whoa.
The game is where to find us. Also, same with all of our other socials, as long as I'm at it. But Lars, obviously, again,
I can't
we
wait
talked
to
about
break
before,
that down
you know,
later.
We're familiar with working with our community really closely, but have we ever done it this early or at this scale before?
So I've been at Bungie for a while now, since the Halo 3 days, and I think the thing, even since my time, we've been really good about is working with players, working with the community. It's something we take pride in. And on this game in particular, yeah, we brought people in, players in much earlier into the process than I think we ever have before, and it's given us really good insight. You know, we tell them when they show up, be brutally honest, because that's how we learn, that's how we understand what needs to change, what needs to get better, and I think it's been really great.
It's been a ton of fun. I mean, even again, like these folks were all here last week. You guys were in there with them. Some of you playing as well. What was it like?
Oh, it's super exciting. Yeah, I mean, like when you have a lot of
Look at that
there was
nighttime
a combination of players who
backdrop
we've been
that
engaging
they
with for a
have
long
behind them.
time, and some players who were brand new. And it was great to see sort of like the mix of the both. Especially when you've got
So
some
cool.
higher level skilled players who just joined in and
happy.
immediately got it and started destroying everybody, like tens and
Wow,
Luke was in
that
there,
background looks
but
beautiful.
yeah, you had some pretty awesome moments, didn't you?
Yeah, so It was pretty amazing to jump in, and I'm gonna throw Nick under the bus for a moment here. Like, apparently he was on the team with Brian and Jeff Keighley, and they were not having success. Y'all were like destroying them, the
Clearly Nick was the
creators.
problem,
And, yeah, it's probably
I
your
agree,
team that
Nick
was
is the
destroying them.
problem.
So I was brought in as like a hired gun to help get Jeff through, and
Thank you.
I did my job.
Mission accomplished, love it.
Something that he's used to, obviously. Also, though, you were saying you were observing a little bit as well, maybe not playing quite as much. What was it like, from your perspective, getting to see all these folks jump in and play the game for the first time, some of them?
I mean, it was awesome. It's awesome, like, playing the game for so long, right? And seeing other people play the game is just a great feeling, right? For, like, the whole team. You get to see things that you designed for happen in real life, right? You see people who are like being hunted by other players that take refuge by like we're a heavily fortified area, and watching the UESC equalize a little bit. Moments like that was great. There was another fight that was it looked so fun, but also hilarious, but also like really like it was like a great time, but also really tense. There was two crews that were fighting under the dire marsh map. There's a bunch of tunnels and stuff like that, and they were fighting in the tunnels. And the fight was literally like almost 1 by 1s, like 3 and 3, like constantly
I
moving
love the sound of
towards each
tunnels.
other and fighting in the hallway. The person in the front dropping meds for people in the back and changing positions, and that fight went into like little vents as well. So it was like this it was this hilarious chase that was like it was super tense because you didn't know exactly whether you were going to get third party, and they were just the volume of the room kept on going up from those two crews because they were just like, when are they going to get flanked? There's another vent right there that could pop up from there, and they were shooting vents just like out of just pure paranoia. It was awesome to watch.
It's a good balance to strike, obviously. Yeah. And you, again, we were mentioning you got to play. Were there any other creators you got to dive in with?
Oh yeah, I was on a team with Valkyrie and
Oh, the
Katamina,
background.
and we had a lot of fun. There was like a couple moments where we bunkered down underneath greenhouse and the tunnels underneath. Tunnels are dangerous and they were fun. But we basically created like a little claymore nest down there, and so we were baiting them down into it. And yeah, it was pretty successful. I'm telling you, the claymore strats are good. Yeah. Don't sleep on claymores. They're
pretty
good.
solid.
Yeah.
Lars is like, I know.
Yeah.
So even in addition to these creators,
sounds like claymores are getting nerfed.
The legacy of Marathon's community goes so long goes so far rather. As someone who's played a lot of Aleph 1 in the past as well myself, back on my Titanium G4 Power Book so long ago, bringing in the Aleph 1 team was really, really exciting. You guys got a chance to work with them as well.
They brought in the Aleph 1
it's
team.
super exciting to sort of connect to the heritage of Marathon, right? Like to keep that alive as we start building this new world. And so working with the Aleph 1 team was really awesome. With the Marathon Classic on Steam. Is the release that they had, as well as the Marathon Classic 2, I think, is on Steam as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, both of those, it's like sort of connecting the threads, if that makes sense,
That's amazing.
Sort of remembering the past as we're sort of building this new, re-envisioning in a lot of ways of what Marathon is.
Yeah. Actually, kind of on this topic as well, about the dangers of the world, we do have a question from Twitch chat. Are there dangerous PvE encounters? Obviously, you've mentioned that the UESC is out there, and you should underestimate them at their own peril. But can you tell us a little bit more about maybe some of those emergent threats that await players?
Yeah, absolutely. There's the UESC security units that are out there. There's a bunch of different types that do different things. So watch out for them. We also have ticks, which are these wonderful, surprising, explodey fauna. Yeah, they run at you. They run at you, explode on you, and you have to shoot the nests actually to get rid of them essentially. Otherwise, they'll keep coming. And there's a bunch of hazards and stuff that are be on the map as well. Like we have a bunch of like tox rooms and all kinds of surprises that await players.
We haven't seen Spit compiler.
Scariest UESC unit to you?
No compilers
yet. The Ghost Commander for me, for sure. The Ghost Commander, their ability is like they go into active camo and they actually have clone. They have a bunch of like clones that go out there, so you're not sure which one to shoot.
I think we had saw that a little
you recognize
early.
Which one is
never mind.
actually the real one, right? It's like it might be over for you, but that's one. The sniper, also love the sniper as well. We really want to have these prolonged sniper fights that are really great against the UESC. And if you manage to really push them and they notice you're pushing, they'll punish you for that too. So, definitely be careful of these units. Tread carefully.
Not to be trifled with, right?
And the recruits, honestly, they have this rush down that they do. If you're not too careful at knowing where they're going to be flanking you and rushing you down from, we're purposely making them these formidable foes that you can't get treasure out of the world easily, and they're guarding it, and they're doing a pretty damn good job.
You can't ignore them either. Once they're on your set, you kind of got to
New
figure
image.
out a way.
New image.
Also, too, we've got another question from, I believe, Shebsky. Can a team be composed of any number of runner types, like 3 Blackbirds, for example?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
There's no restriction on how you assemble your crew. You can all play the same. You can create a meme comp if you want, or you can diversify a little bit, and sort of try to use each other's utilities. But we've seen them all. It's been really cool to see kind of the different combinations we've seen. Yeah.
But you may never know, like those 3 different players that are playing Blackbird, they may have very different builds and what they're gearing towards in Blackbird, right? Like they may be some of them, like one of them may actually have implants that allow them to go in active camo. That's not a specific thing for a runner, so we're purposely trying to make it so that you can diversify.
I did see the shield wall comp, which is like basically
called it.
locusts in the playtest from last week. But yeah,
let's go. So again, obviously it's been so much fun to hear you guys even talking about this game and the experiences you've had. You've been building a world that's really ripe for players to tell their own stories in. Again with the closed alpha on the way on April 23rd, as players finally get a chance, some of them to jump in. What are some of the stories you're most excited for them to get to dive in and maybe tell themselves?
Not this Wednesday, but
there's so
the
many
next
different
Wednesday.
stories that I think are that we're looking forward to seeing happen, especially ones that we've never even seen before. But
Bonn, you're
getting onto the
fast.
planet, like honestly, just trying to survive amongst all of the different threats that exist there. The dying, when our trio says death, it's death. There's a lot of death in the game. The learning from it, the challenging yourself, the getting back up and trying to do something new. It's gonna be exciting. I'm sure there's plenty of other things.
I'm curious, Mr. Cross. What are you expecting?
I mean, I'm had the fortune to launch Destiny
September,
and now Marathon. It's always amazing to put
Months
something
is
out into the world that
crazy.
you've been working on, sort of in a bubble for 6 years or something like that, and have the players experience the visual world for the first time is amazing. Introducing the IP into the world, sort of beyond the game. Sort of the culture it creates. Always excited to see like what the fans tell us what the game is and what the metas are and what the IP is, and
Do you
so
have a
that
Netflix
exchange
hat?
is always amazing.
Yeah, check out the Discord. It's getting wild in there right now. Wits, how about you? Anything come to mind on your side?
I'm just really excited for folks to discover the content and play with it in interesting ways. We've been making this meal for a bit. It's just time to see folks play, right? Like we've been making the sandbox for a bit. We've been working together on all the activities and everything in the world, right? It's just going to be exciting to see people react to it organically and learn from it.
Very
I'm also curious to see which runner will be the crowd favorite. Out of the end. I have theories.
I know you have many theories.
Yeah.
Well, chat, Discord, let us know. We'd love to hear what you guys are thinking.
Absolutely.
But that brings us to just about the conclusion of what's been a very action-packed show. So for starters, guys,
Don't
thanks
end
so much
it.
for being here today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, and thank you everybody
No.
out there. Like our team is literally sitting behind these cameras.
I want
here,
customization,
and,
please.
They're amazing. Like,
No.
You should give yourselves a hand, for putting together.
It's like 2 hours gameplay.
It's already been an hour. It's crazy.
Also, there's there's an immense amount of staff here that has been super gracious and kind to come and help work with us on this. So just want to make sure all of you.
One
let's
more
give you a
thing.
hand too, you've been doing.
Yes,
To be one more thing. The Marathon Discord crashed again.
So again, as we noted at the top of the show, coming up at the very, very end, we've got a very special surprise. So go ahead and do yourself a favor and stick around all the way through till the end. But again, a huge thanks, Joe Ziegler,
okay.
Joe Cross, Andrew Witz, and Lars Bach.
Okay,
Thank you
good.
all for
My
being
God,
here
Ship and
today.
Frontiers trailer.
And of course,
I was
again,
scared.
to echo Ziegler, thank you so much to the entire dev
I was
team
like,
here at
what?
Bungie. Thank you so much for being here today. Whether you're here with us in person or you're at home, it's your contributions that make Marathon possible. So truly, thank you. It's honestly humbling to be here today. And again, of course, the crew here, thank you all so much for all of your hard work. It's been incredible seeing this stage come up so quickly rather. So thank you so much. It's been a gargantuan effort, and it's all thanks to your efforts. And most importantly, again, to all of you fine folks out there for joining us today. It's such a privilege for us to get the opportunity to share what we've been working on, and it matters most when you show up and join us. We know you have busy days, and we're thankful to be a part of it. So thank you for joining us here on this Saturday morning. And of course, to we got something fun at the end. Make sure you stick around for a little bit longer.
Okay,
We're gonna
but
be
Borderlands
rating
4 is showing up?
Sparrow
Oh my
and
god.
Mr. Raffle Waffles, Milo, out there.
Borderlands 4
here
trailer?
just after the show ends. So go ahead and tell them we said hello when you get a chance to drop into their
Hey.
chat. But as has become kind of a tradition here at Bungie with our streams, we've saved just one more special thing here for you.
One more thing.
Now, we've told you a lot about the game so far, but we haven't had a chance to really touch on the narrative just yet. And we're really excited to build a story that's innovative in the extraction shooter space, both in and out of the game. And we'd love to show you a glimpse of that now. So we've had the opportunity to partner with Academy and Emmy Award-winning director Alberto Mielgo to go ahead and show you just a bit of a snapshot of what life is like on Tau Ceti. So we hope you enjoy, but in the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you all Starside.
Show me the one more thing. Show me the one more thing. Let's go.
Show me that. Oh.
Ooh.
Holy. What? What is this?
That must be the marathon.
Yeah.
Yo, what?
What the hell?
Wait, no, it's a UE.
This looks like it looks AI generated.
Can you see me? Sorry.
Yeah.
What is that?
What the fuck?
Oh my god, vehicles.
I want a dot mask.
Oh, this is like the 4 attack, right?
Maybe. Oh my. It's like a satellite? Or is that the marathon?
Maybe this is the 4 attack.
Oh my. Yeah, I think it's the 4 attack that you guys are saying. 100%.
What?
Yes, I think that is. Oh, is it fit? Yeah.
This kind of looks like Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh shit.
Oh my.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
What the fuck am I looking at?
He's flying.
Interesting.
Well, I'm so
Oh
confused.
my gosh.
Oh,
just got blown up.
Oh fuck.
Holy cow.
I don't think I like these worms anymore. This is creepy.
Wow, this is fucking cool.
No, this is really, 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 really cool.
I met a traveler
Oh
from
my.
an antique land who said,
Traveler mentioned?
vast and trunkless legs of stone
Oh, I thought that was Bonn whispering in my ear.
on the south, half sunk, a shattered visage lies,
Someone asked if it's a working cachanter.
and sneer
Oh, that'd be insane.
till that it sculpt a well
It'd be pretty sick if it is a working cachanter.
stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked
What am I watching?
Absolute cinema. What the hell?
heart that fed,
Wait, Marathon Intel.
What?
Ozymandias' poem from the ARG.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I was not in here. What the fuck?
So cool.
What the hell?
Oh my.
Welcome once again.
This is so awesome. looking.
Oh, personalization.
I mean, it feels.
Really? Oh yeah. Please.
Sakaguchi Genetics sent a reminder. Your shell repayment is coming up.
Oh. Oh.
Your line of credit.
I know.
This looks like the brain dance out of the cyberpunk shit.
True.
Oh my god.
It's all her different biomata.
Grounding exercise.
Her skins?
It looked like Final Fantasy Freddy's and sometimes like the creepiest
Yeah.
robots.
Supposed to be my lucky charm.
Oh my god.
This is
Oh yeah, that is the
freaky.
customization. I guess.
True.
Has to be
This
Mida.
is probably the coolest thing I've seen out of this gameplay reveal though.
What?
I totally want to play Black.
So cool.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Holy.
This looks so cool.
Oh my gosh. Look at all this. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Can you identify her?
That's gotta be Marathon's main theme song. Right?
My mom. That's your mom.
Now, consider this. Do you recognize this child?
Oh, this is always a transfer of
I don't know.
clone by clone.
It's you.
What? Really?
Oh, she's starting to forget. That's so sick.
Fuck.
Oh my beautiful, look at that.
What the fuck am I watching? This is an absolute
Gorgeous.
This is crazy.
What's that you're always tuned into? Worth anything?
I don't know, but I like it. It speaks to me.
What
Wanna
the
listen?
fuck?
Yeah, go ahead.
You ever wonder what happened to these people?
It's not my business.
And this music is. You'll have a tough time finding a buyer.
Good. It's not for sale. Give it to me.
Oh, this is tough.
Oh my.
Holy cow. Bow.
Oh my god, this is fucking cool.
He says, give me that music back.
That's mine.
Oh, this is the cat. The cat here.
Ren? No.
I think the reason the graphics don't look like this in game is that in game they want it to be very clear what you're looking at all times, so that it's harder for people to hide in bushes and things like that. You know.
Are using sort of like these drones.
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay.
I think she's dead. Oh.
He got his tunes back.
But he
and on
lost.
the pedestal, these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remain. Nothing beside remain. Round the decay of that colossal wreck. Round the decay of that boundless and bare. Boundless. The lone and level sand stretch far away.
Crying on the chicken. Oh!
Yeah, I don't think that's gotta be
Hey,
like a
Steve.
satellite that they use. Oh.
Steve.
Do you recognize
Hey.
this child?
Oh shit.
I don't know. Is that me?
Oh my god.
Is this what our equanimity looks like?
It might be. Fuck.
Right hand and direct.
Oh, look at it. Oh my.
Directed
Oh,
by-
you see all those pods?
Oh.
What?
What the hell?
Oh,
Produced by Dodgy.
Damn.
Sheesh.
This is the end?
I think that's it. Now they usually leave the stream up for a while for people getting their emblems.
Oh, okay. How do you just
Oh
gotta
my
watch,
God.
right?
You have to
And then
watch
get your
15 minutes, and then in the top there should be like a notification that you got your drop.
Oh, I have it, yes.
Because technically we've been watching for
More than that. Yeah, it was a 15-minute thing, so it was an hour and change.
Don't disappear. Don't disappear.
It will. Wait, what?
So get out of here.
I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna.
Oh, maybe like pre-command on Steam.
Oh, we should check Steam.
Reader alpha content now live.
No.
Pulling up
Closed
Steam.
alpha test sign up
Hold on.
live discord.gg.
But I can't.
Yeah, it's got the release date.
Oh, something happened. Oh,
There's something else.
Oh, they're clapping.
Now it's the customization. No, I'm just kidding. Holy.
That was fucking sick. Holy shit.
Yeah, the store page is updated
That
with
last
footage
bit
and
was
stuff
crazy.
now, so
That was actually insane.
that
Is
was
that
really
live? That footage?
The people clapping and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably them
And my
applauding in
friends
the.
already
the studio.
uploaded each and every part of the stream.
Oh, where he going?
I don't know.
Where is he? He's not in the call.
Quick, tell the drone left.
No, spare tiger.
That's not a marathon.
Oh, look at that
statue.
artwork.
Oh,
Left, what the hell?
I want those kicks. I'm totally playing Blackbird though. 100%.
Oh my god, dude. Give us these high def images right now.
The
More
Steam page
materials,
is
please.
updated. It's got pretty good pictures and clips up here now.
What does, sir?
The Steam page.
Oh, okay.
Steam page is cool. I see that.
I wonder if they updated like the Xbox store too.
Probably, I would guess.
Holy.
Holy.
Can we pre-order yet?
No.
Nah,
You
pre-order's
can wish
online.
list, but it's got the release date as officially September 23rd.
Oh man. I'm
No,
so hyped.
you have so much chance to you can play the game. I don't.
Yeah, wishlist on Xbox, Steam, and PSN.
Oops, sorry. Looking at the Steam page.
We need to give out these codes.
Ooh,
the
code
giveaway
time!
Wait, does it actually?
Let me check.
Have people
Giveaway.
actually
How long's left in it?
entries? Okay, yeah.
8 minutes left in the giveaway. I'll chuck
Alright,
the
well-
invite in again in the stream. Chuck it in your stream as well. Do you have them with you?
Oh, yeah, I do. I need to make
Right,
sure I
well,
don't show them on
them.
stream.
I need the
Alright,
link
yeah.
to Bond's chat.
Is it NA only, yeah? Or like if you win on Steam, you're
No.
gonna be on high ping?
You can, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, yeah, high ping, or like maybe you won't have a server in your region or something, but I think you can still
Console
play.
players
Oh,
can't.
I need to
join.
go eat. Bye bye, guys. Thanks for that.
Thanks for
Thank
joining.
you.
Thanks
See
for
you
coming
later,
out.
dude.
It was nice
See you
talking
later.
to Nate.
See you later. Damn.
I can't believe
Sure, bye.
that was so cool.
That was like I want to comb through like all of this, dude.
All of
Holy-
it. Yeah.
Yo.
Man.
Hey, Bon, there's
shit.
now a lot more material for a certain something we were wanting to work on.
I know.
Like, I think it's gonna look
Yeah.
really nice.
No, yeah, I agree.
I think it's done.
Which I'll be probably DMing you about that too. I don't wanna.
Yeah, no, cool. No, that'll be cool.
Holy.
We still need to get to that. Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh my
I think.
gosh.
I think stream's over. I'm gonna start watching.
Yeah.
So how do we
Yeah,
get
same.
the thingy thing, like the little Destiny thing?
You just in the top, it should have a notification that you got to drop for watching. It should
I'm a
say-
little Twitch stupid, so
in the top right,
Trying to,
there's
like-
like your profile icon.
I see where it
and
says
then-
like the chat. Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe let me exit the theater mode.
Yeah, you have to leave theater mode.
Let me look. Okay.
It's at the very top next to Prime and to the right of the search bar.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end my stream there, honestly.
Uh,
And guys, go and check
all good.
my Discord. You guys can enter as well. Everyone, check Discord. Put entries in the
yes
in the access codes.
I sent the link in chat. How do I get the emblem? I imagine because in game. How do you claim the emblem? Is that for Destiny?
So yeah, it's a Destiny emblem. The criteria is you have to watch 15 minutes of a stream in the marathon category. So usually they leave the stream up for a while so you can watch it. And then after 15 minutes, in the very top right, you should have a notification drop down that says you can claim your code. You just have to click on that and then click claim.
Subscribe to any streamer in marathon.
I just want to point out, just so
Should be in the
everyone
loot box section.
knows, on the Steam page, it does say
and
that
then
you will be
claim
able to go
now.
to the marathon ship.
Yeah.
So they didn't show off us in there, but there is a marathon ship map confirmed.
Yeah, because it wasn't like rumored there's three maps.
I think they confirmed 3 maps somewhere. I think somebody said that, one of the devs.
Yeah, like the one thing that there's 2 things actually that I really wanted to see that we didn't get to. The 4, including Swit compiler,
And
as well
customization.
as that customization. Yeah, like I was really hoping to see those 2 things.
Yeah, there's definitely no customization, I think.
What about in that other cinematics I showed? It
Is
looks
that
like
where
each
you're
character
leaning
had,
to? I'm like,
They kinda
unless
showed
they're
it in the-
because it's alpha. Yeah.
I think apart from skins, don't think there's going to be any extensive visual customization. Which is
that on there.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, because there's no way you're going to be able to do full customization, because every character has to be identifiable as the character has that ability, right? But in terms of shaders or extra stuff, maybe, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
Really,
I think shaders like skins, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. I guess. I'm gonna. How do we finish this giveaway?
Do you want me to end it now? There's 3 minutes left,
Yeah.
unless you want to wait.
Oh, we'll just wait for that. Let everyone.
148. We'll get to 150 and I can end it. Scarrow
God,
streaming.
how do I join your giveaway? Oh god,
This is streaming.
Oh, put the
Aztec
invite in the
Cross.
chat.
Did I press the little celebration thing? Okay, yeah, I did.
I'm not actually sure.
I'm hitting all the pregnant men. Is that it? Is that way into the raffle?
Oh, I think I just entered myself. Whoops.
Oh gosh, yeah. Where do you go?
If you do it
Okay,
again,
you said
you
dropped
can
it.
leave.
Okay, let me see.
150.
Yeah,
Should I end it or
I'll
just
go
wait?
to just end it. Yeah, and I'll send out the codes to people.
G end.
Well, we do have enough to chew on, I think, for a couple months, considering
Fucking yeah, we do.
we've been here for how many years with a minute 30 of footage or a trailer, so we got to be eating good for the next 5 months.
Holy. Oh my gosh. That's plenty to chew on. Oh my gosh, man. This is insane.
I almost feel exhausted watching that. We didn't even do anything.
Yes, same, dude.
I just want to watch it all again, dude. Oh my gosh. This was truly an awesome experience. Yeah, Xbox has not really updated too much. I already had wish listed ahead of time, so.
Well, I'm just thinking about it's got screenshots and stuff, which are going to be nice to look at later.
Yes, dude. Yes. Holy. I'm over here thinking about oh my gosh, waiting till April 23rd. Oh my gosh, dude.
Week and a half.
Gotta figure out. Yeah. We gotta figure out what do we teams. That'll be so much fun to just play with everybody and figure out how that works out. Oh my gosh.
Holy shit. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to go edit, guys. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I will be messaging you at some point soon, Bonn, so we could talk about that. Yeah.
Cool.
That'd be cool.
No problem. It's currently
Thanks for getting on, guys.
3:50 a.m.
I'll
Oh,
message you
3:50.
tomorrow.
It's almost 4:30 for me.
I'll save it.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. Do I edit or do I go to sleep, you reckon? Fucking...
I'm editing another video out, I reckon.
Didn't you already post one? I got a ping
Oh,
from
wait,
your
yeah.
server.
By the way, guys, wait, are you still streaming? Dodgy?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Oh shit. Well, I think
Jake's
I
live
think
now
I
as
can
well.
say. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Well, I'm pretty sure I can say this because it's the embargo's lifted. But I have played the game and it's very cool. And that's what all the videos are about. I know.
Son of a gun.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
God, I'm so jealous.
Holy. Same. Oh
Holy
my
shit.
gosh. Beautiful, huh?
No, I can't wait. I can't wait to play again. Genuinely, dude. After especially seeing that. Oh my god.
Holy. So what was your runner? Would you?
I played stealth a lot because I was on like 300 ping, and I was getting like the AI enemies just fucking destroyed me.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it was pretty like sad, honestly, being on 300 ping, but no, it's still really good.
Hey, dude, I would probably been like hooked